Some people disappear. No straged, no evidence, no final message. But before they vanish, something happens. Not a vision, not a voice, a song. It never comes from a speaker. It doesn't play on the radio, and no one standing nearby ever hears it. Only one person does. They pause. Their expression changes. And almost every witness says the same thing afterward. It looked like they were listening to something beautiful. Minutes later, they're gone. Across centuries, across cultures that never met, people have described the same melody. Not the same lyrics, not the same instruments, but the same feeling. Familiar, distant, final. Ancient texts warned about it without naming it. Modern reports try to explain it and fail. Because this isn't a story about music. It's a story about selection. Why one person hears it, while everyone else hears nothing at all. Tonight, we're not chasing a ghost story. We're following a pattern, one that appears right before people vanish without a trace. And by the end of this video, you'll understand 3 things. What the song is believed to be, why science can't fully explain it, and the one detail that connects every disappearance linked to this melody. But before we go any further, listen carefully, because if this phenomenon is real, then hearing about the song is harmless. Hearing the song itself may be something very different. There is a sound the world agrees should not exist. Not because it is loud, not because it is violent, but because it leaves nothing behind. No echo, no recording, no proof, only absence. Across centuries, scattered individuals have described the same experience. A melody heard in isolation, with no identifiable source. Moments later, they vanished. Not died, not fled, vanished. And every time someone tried to investigate, the trail ended in silence. The strange thing is not what the song sounds like. It's how it's heard. Witnesses say it doesn't enter the ears. It appears inside the head, yet feels external. Some describe it as a low, distant hum, a childlike tune slowed down, a melody that feels unfinished. One man said the song made him feel nostalgic for something he never lived. Another said it caused intense calm, not fear. That detail matters, because panic is human. Calm before disappearance is not. The earliest references are buried in folklore, not science. Ancient writings avoided describing the melody directly. They warned about recognizing it. In medieval Europe, monks wrote of the farewell sound. In parts of Asia, scrolls referenced the last harmony. Across cultures that never met, the same rule existed. Those who hear it must not follow it. Yet they always did. Entire paragraphs and abruptly in ancient texts. Mid-sentence, mid-warning, as if the writer heard something. In the 1900s, disappearances became documented. Police reports included strange footnotes. Subject paused suddenly. Subject reported hearing music. No environmental source identified. Then came the internet. Anonymous forums began connecting dots. Users from different continents described the same melody, without ever hearing each other's stories. That alone should not happen. Memories influence memories, but these accounts aligned before exposure. Psychology stepped in first. Auditory hallucinations, sleep paralysis, stress responses. Then came infrasound theory, frequencies that disturb the brain. But every explanation failed one test. Why did only the listeners disappear? Why not everyone nearby? Why not animals? Science explains symptoms. It does not explain selection. Independent researchers propose something darker. What if reality overlaps? What if certain frequencies don't travel through air, but through structure? Through consciousness itself? The song might not be music. It could be a byproduct, a sound made when something opens, or when someone is being removed. Not summoned, extracted. The most unsettling idea is also the simplest. What if the song is mercy, a final moment of peace, a psychological sedative before separation? Not a threat, a goodbye. That would explain the calm, the nostalgia, the lack of resistance, and the fact that no one ever screams. In late 2025, awareness spiked. People didn't hear the song more often. They noticed silence differently. Once you know the story, the mind listens harder. And listening may be the danger. Because every documented case began the same way. Someone noticed something was wrong. No recording exists. No proof survives. Only gaps in history where people should be. The song does not chase victims. It waits. And if it is real, then hearing about it is harmless. But recognizing it, that may be something else. So tonight, when the world goes quiet, and you think you hear something faint, ask yourself carefully, is it music? Or is it calling you?